That is a very good question. When you're in a scene with your co-stars or with a big ensemble, it's like a dance. She has the desire to stay on the right path, but keeps making choices.
If I suspected your husband of a crime, would that shock you? What crime would that be? Or what crime do you think you'd be capable of?
Hi, Jurnee. My name is Felix. I'm a content creator talking about movies and TV, and I'm really honored to meet you.
Oh, I'm honored to meet you as well.
I have followed your career for a while now, and I especially loved your work on True Blood and Lovecraft Country.
Thank you.
But in my opinion, this role of Michelle might just be your most impressive work as an actress yet.
Thank you. That means so much.
What to you was the most rewarding aspect of playing her?
Oh, so many things about her were challenging and thrilling. I think particularly just how flawed she is. You know, Dennis said to me early on, he said, we all say we want to be happy, and yet why are we drawn to the very things that want to destroy us? And so that was my real entry point into Michelle, is this idea that she has the desire to stay on the right path, but keeps making choices that force her and detour her, you know? But isn't that all of us? It's so hard sometimes to resist being in that toxic relationship that you know you should get out of. Sometimes it's so hard to find your purpose outside of what you produce in life, you know? I mean, she's so ambitious. She's a workaholic. She's a loner. Struggles to attach to folks because attaching is dangerous, you know? Being intimate is dangerous. So I just loved exploring her inner struggle.
You already touched upon my next question, because I was amazed at how you embodied this character, because you were able to show her vulnerable side, her inner struggles, and her outer shell like a mask. Sometimes all in one scene. First of all, how do you do it? Because it was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And for you as an actress, what goes into preparing for those emotional scenes?
Thank you for seeing the work and recognizing that, because that means a lot. She absolutely wears a mask, and there's moments, Dennis writes, you know, where the mask comes down and there's a crack in it, but the fight is there to keep it up, man, you know? My preparation with every project, you know, I have my technique. You just go back to the technique. Meisner says that the most important question an actor can ask is why. So I try to inspect the whys in each beat, you know? And once I understand that, and once I can think like her, then I can let all the research go, let all the note-taking go, and just show up and behave.
Your character's representation of mental health and dealing with stress in the workplace is, I think, quite beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I always ask myself, in an emotional drama like this, how do you cope with your mental health after a stressful and taxing day at work?
That is a very good question. It depends. If I'm being honest, you know, doing a serialized story, you're running a marathon, it's not a sprint. So it depends. Did we get the scene? If I go home and I know I got to go back the next day, I'm not necessarily going to come down from it. I might stay in it a little bit, and the residue I might allow to just kind of live here. Knowing I have to access it again tomorrow. So it really depends on the schedule, the situation, and that's the mystical thing about what we do. You kind of have to know your instrument so well and know how to tune it up and tune it down and how to stay accessible and open. I'm also a mother, so who's co-parenting. So my son, you know, when I come home, if he's not on set or if he's at home, he wants mommy to be mommy. You know, he wants to play. He wants me to go out and pitch him the ball or sit down and watch basketball with him. So my technique has changed a little bit since becoming a mother. I have to be more efficient.
You're always such a force of nature as an actress when it comes to an ensemble casting. You stand out, but you still elevate all your peers' performances, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you.
Can you talk about what happens to you emotionally in a scene where you and your scene partner are playing off of each other compared to being alone and portraying an emotional scene on your own? There is a specific scene in a car. I don't want to spoil it, but that really, resonates with me.
That scene in the car, we did in like one continuous take because we had to wrap within like 10 minutes. And it was like the last scene of the day. And I was like, it's go time. I love sports and I watch sports because for some reason it feeds me the momentum, the energy. So when you're in a scene with your co-stars or with a big ensemble, it's like a dance or like you're in a match with them and you're just passing the ball back and forth and it's the rhythm. It's very musical, you know. That's why I liken it to either like an orchestra or a basketball game. You know, you all have to just be in the flow with each other. So very different, you know, when you're alone, it's my own energy I have to work off of and I have to constantly work to channel everyone else around me out because the boom operator's there and the first AD's yelling to get the shot already, you know. So it's just different energies you have to work with. Again, tuning the instrument up or tuning it down.
Thank you so much. That's my time. I loved chatting with you. And I'm still waiting for that solo Black Canary movie.
Man, Abby, we need this guy to do all the interviews.
Woo!
He is fantastic. You
Thank
make
you
me
so
feel real good in this morning. Thank you, sir.
Love that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.